Cool. And she just goes, "Oh, I guess Christopher's film was about hot dogs."
Wait, is she Jewish?
No, that was a bad New York accent.
Oh.
Yeah, it sounded like a Jewish accent.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's a Jewish community. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, okay. New York accent and Jewish accent, they're all pretty similar.
Yeah.
Just tell her the hot dogs were kosher.
Yeah.
It was kosher.
Hey, I guess our son's a hot dog. Wait, was it your aunt or your mom? What?
My aunt, yeah.
Your aunt's your mom?
It's complicated. I don't want to talk about it.
Don't worry about it.
We don't have enough time for that.
We're going to need a whole podcast for it. Really, let's not do this now.
Let's start now.
All right.
No, but so cool. What up?
Whenever I first got on, you mentioned something about a kid's show.
I can't talk about that. Cut that part out. It's not ready. I can't talk about that. I can't. Here. Yeah, we're basically developing a kids show, so think about in your mind what that would be.
It's about hot dogs.
You guys have Shrekfest coming up soon.
Shrekfest. Okay, we got a lot of stuff coming on this summer. June 30th, we're doing a show with David Liebehart at the Borg Ward in Milwaukee. Basically doing comedy acts around these bands that are playing, then finally David Liebehart's playing. We got a lot of really good goofs in plan. Then at Summerfest, Smash Mouth is playing at Summerfest in Milwaukee on July 5th. We're going to do a 3GI meetup. I contacted a bunch of sweatshops online, and I found one that has the most Shrek headbands for the cheapest, and I ordered those. I'm going to pass those out at Summerfest, and then on July 10th, we have Shrekfest in Madison. That's going to be a lot of fun. We basically just get drunk and go see Shrek. Last time I saw it was around like 600 confirmed guests. The capacity for the park I rented is like 150, so there's going to be a lot of people standing outside of the event, I think. What kind of we're going to do the same stuff we did last year, which we do pin the tail on Donkey. One of us dresses up like Donkey, Eric does, and he runs around, and people have to tail a pin on him. They have to go up and just put a little piece of duct tape on his butt. Winner takes all. We're going to have an onion eating contest. Last year,
Gross.
I know, the person barfed who won last year.
God.
We do a roar test. We just do all sorts of cool stuff. If you want to go to Shrekfest, go on the 3gi.com and buy a Shrek pack. Those are not getting shipped out. You pick them up at the park. You do not want to go to Shrekfest without a Shrek pack. It comes with the official shirt. You get updates of what's going on, video updates. You get raffle tickets. We're going to have a bunch of awesome Shrek merchandise. You get Shrek ears. There's just a bunch of cool stuff in there. You can't buy it at the park.
And some people think that it's not. They think, oh, I'm going to buy this Shrek pack and that's it. It's just going to be used for Shrekfest. Nope. Used for all future Shrekfest events. Used for any family gatherings where Shrek 2 is there. It's used for, high school reunions. I mean, the possibilities are endless with the Shrek pack.
Yeah.
You got a bar mitzvah coming up? Wear the Shrekfest over your tux.
The ears are kind of like they're going to be the new bow tie. I'm calling it.
Do the ears for the bow tie.
Who's watching TV?
Who's watching TV right now?
Who's watching Big Bang Theory? I hear that laugh track.
I think it's my husband. Babe, will you turn the volume down, please?
Wait, is he watching Big Bang?
Is he watching Big Bang Theory?
Yes.
Oh my god!
Okay, good. Just had to make sure. Hey, that plays a big part in Irrational Treasure. So check it out. You're going to see a lot of Sheldon and his goofy hot dog antics.
Oh, yay, Sheldon.
He got to work with him. He's great.
He's a very hard worker.
He went through a lot of physical changes to meet his roles. His hot dog roles.
Amanda, the topic for everyone to discuss.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll just go over the one that I posted up on Facebook, how I thought it was really funny, how nobody's ever accused me of being a fake geek gamer girl or whatever you want to call it.
You're a fake girl?
Yes, I'm a fake gamer girl. Yeah, no one has ever accused me of it, which I find really funny. And I'm just like, okay, am I to be flattered here or insulted because the stereotype of a true geek girl is like they're like ugly and large.
Wait, what are you saying? Are you a fake gamer girl or not?
A little bit.
Wait,
no, I'm just
Let's
kidding.
start over. I'm confused.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, what's a girl?
All right, we're not going to go into an
Yeah.
anatomy lesson right now.
Oh,
However, I think
So
it's very funny. I think a lot of people just don't get my humor, but I just think it's funny that I've never been accused of being like fake because people aren't like, oh, you're just doing that for attention. You just do Zelda news every week just so people will look at you and blah, blah, blah. I'm going, no, I just really am a total nerd. So I feel like people are just like, nope, that weirdo Amanda, there's no way she's faking it.
oh, dude, that's because they can tell you're dedicated to the Zelda news.
It's just funny because, like, some people are always accused of it, and I'm just going, well, nobody's ever thought I was fake. Does that mean I'm not, like, pretty enough to be a fake geek girl? And, like, I don't know. To me, it's just funny. And then...
all the time.
What?
I'm accused of being a real gamer girl.
Yeah, it's the hair.
Up top.
A lot of people, the cosplayers, like the more famous cosplayers, they all assume they're fake, and they're just trying to find an easy way to have a fan base. If you've ever watched Heroes of Cosplay, they've talked about people like Jessica Negri.
Well, dude,
Oh, I love her cosplay, especially the
oh,
Pikachu
racial
one.
slurs.
It's so cute.
let's keep the racism to a minimum.
I see what you did there. I do. I love the Pikachu cosplay. That one's adorable. But, you know, I guess I don't have a problem with it.
Jessica. What?
Graham, what?
Oh,
What? It one more time.
Say, which part?
Huh?
I like. Let's keep it going.
Alright, come
Wait,
on.
what?
Come on, guys.
Come on, guys. Stay on my level here. I built a bridge. Climb it. Climb the bridge.
I'm a little lost right now.
Hey, listen. I didn't get much sleep last night. Oh, dude, I got a story for you. I went to Worcester Ringling. I graduated from the school called Ringling College of Art and Design. When I was there, we started something called Worcester Ringling because they had Best of Ringling, but in the film department we did Worcester Ringling where we got together and showed bad films that we made. I went recently, I visited to catch up with that college, and they still do Worcester Ringling, and it's huge. It's like a cult that started, and I partied, I dislocated my arm dancing. Someone sent me Snapchats where I'm wearing a million different bras. I had a good time, so I'm trying to recover right now. My brain's a little fried.
Well, did you at least have good support from the bras?
I don't know. My arm came out, so not enough support. But what were we talking about? Oh yeah,
We're talking about Jessica Negri, or however you pronounce her last name.
The point I was trying to make is like how someone called Amanda a fake game girl earlier. There's
Well, nobody has called me that. That's what's funny, is that nobody has ever called me that, as much as, like...
Are you complaining, though?
No, I'm not complaining.
I'll call you
I'm making a joke out of the whole thing, is what I'm doing.
Nice.
That's solid if you want.
Hey, you're a fake gamer girl.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, you got me. You got me.
Accusing you.
I don't know. I think a lot of people
Accusation.
don't get my humor on it. What?
He
I seriously, I didn't hear you.
No, I
he
didn't.
said, he said the N-word. Nagiri.
Oh,
No.
okay.
I said accusation. Accusing.
Okay.
Chris.
What else?
Chris.
Yeah, I don't know.
But it's like a lot of people say that just because a woman or someone is attractive, they're automatically a fake geek gamer person.
Exactly. And that's why I think it's like, well, nobody's ever accused me of being fake, so what are they saying here? And that's I'm making a joke here. I'm making a joke.
Did we just see you
I
in
know.
boxers, Grant?
Yeah, I hope he didn't. I mean, he probably did. I'm not wearing pants.
Everyone take a second to admire Grant's hat.
I adore that hat. Oh my goodness, that is adorable.
Hannah got it for me. Hannah's. Let me check. I think she's twitching right now.
Simon, what are you? What?
Let's watch her twitch.
Dude, she twitches so good. Nagiri's here.
Oh my God, Grant.
Wait, how's this Twitch going? Oh, there we go. She changed the name.
Oh, she changed it from Cream Stream.
Hey, Obama, I have a question. Oh, where'd
you want me
Obama?
to get Obama? Here, I'll call him.
Yeah.
Hey,
He had on an Obama.
Hey.
Oh, yeah, I can't even say it. Obama mask.
No, Grant, you have to ask it like Shrek, and I'll just be an old fisherman.
Hey,
you had a question.
okay.
Can you hear me?
No.
No.
Yes.
Oh.
Hey, okay, Mr. Obama. Here's a question for you. Who do you hope wins the next presidential games?
America, for once.
All right, good to see that.
Good
you were-
choice.
Also, I can't actually add now once I get my phone.
Simon, do you have a topic?
My name's Grant.
Fake gamer girl eats pizza.
I can find one.
I like pizza.
Speaking of fake,
Dude, that kid just wrote. Sorry, that kid just wrote. Can 3GI not afford a real gamer girl?
hey, listen, we can't afford any girls. I don't know what kind of question that is.
I guess because I'm not watching the Twitch, I'm clearly missing something here, but that makes
No,
me laugh.
the Twitch is called Fake Gamer Girl.
Oh, I love it. I love it so much.
Gotcha.
I just like to call myself a fake gamer girl as a joke because I'm clearly not, and it makes me laugh.
How do we
Yeah.
know? You could be reading all the Zelda news from a teleprompter.
Well, I do read it from a teleprompter, but I write it.
Busted.
All stuff I write. Well, in a way, it's a teleprompter. It's an iPad that I get my husband to hold for me.
Gamergate 2015.
Turns out the host of Zelda News is a fake gamer girl.
Turns out the host
And
of
the big one.
Zelda News has Big Bang Theory on in the background.
Oh.
True story.
Hey, hostess. Okay, show some
What?
hostess.
Okay.
Hostess.
He's talking about ding dongs.
So
Oh, the hostess of game. Okay, I get it now.
I heard 3GI has some secret stuff going on.
I like secrets.
Wait, what? That could be
Is-
anything.
Is that true or is that fake?
What's secrets?
Some secret stuff, secret content.
You know, two can keep a secret if one of them is dead.
Hey, listen. All right, I'm getting threats all of a sudden. I gotta.
Yeah, I'm concerned. I'm concerned about that as well.
This
It's
conversation was going cool, but then Amanda had to be a real threat.
I'm gonna go get my dad to talk to you.
Okay. It's from Pretty
gonna
Little Liars. Oh my
Hey,
gosh,
I'm
it's
gonna
from
get
Pretty
my-
Little Liars.
I'm gonna get my dad to talk to his dad, and then.
Okay, you do that.
Hey,
Enough.
all right, here comes my dad.
I'm a.
Get-
I'm
what
a
the?
dad. I have some
Wait.
checks. I got a 401k. I've been in
Can
this way. Stop it. Okay? I have a push mower. It's nice.
Can I bring mine in as well?
Oh,
Yes.
if you're bringing your dad, I gotta go.
Story with that
It's Attack of the Fake Gamer Girl.
What the hell? What happened to your dad, dude? Did he? Is he? He looks like he's a victim of an acid attack.
Ooh, why do you have that?
Oh my gosh, that is just
Why do you have that within
Terrifying.
arm's reach? You pulled that out like you were like you.
That's the.
You pulled that out like you knew you were going to need it.
Yeah.
Oh, is it? I thought it was
Yeah.
a different mask.
No. It could be sold as one.
You know what it kind of looks like? Do you remember that picture somebody drew of Jesus and then like somebody tried to touch it up and it just looked horrendous? That's kind of what it looks like.
It looks like freaking like a Disney version of Freddy Krueger.
Yeah, made out of Play-Doh.
Yeah.
Made out of my dough.
It's my Shrek base.
All right, you have to ask your topic in that mask.
Okay. About the secret material? Or are we going on to something different?
Oh, yeah, that was.
Okay.
A topic like last week.
If you want to know the secret, you gotta watch the stream.
Chris Bites.
No,
Whoa,
Jesse!
Whoa! Cut
Well,
that.
that was mean.
Hey, game over, man.
Chris Bites. Amanda,
Bites.
that was mean. Like he's.
That's awesome.
That's
Wait.
an insult. You Chris Bites.
Hey, can I do a show called Grant Sucks?
Well, I figured it had to do with the name of something, but I felt like making a joke out of it again.
So you are a real gamer, girl.
Yeah.
We're getting so confused.
I guess I just have a really weird sense of humor that makes sense in my head and nobody else's.
Yeah, why you gotta be so freaking weird?
Because I'm a weirdo. Sorry.
That's
Yeah.
okay.
You're the one with the weird sense of humor.
Oh, ooh.
Can we
Show
talk
some
about that?
respect.
Right. I'll ask you a
Yeah.
question.
So,
Right? Why? You know, like, why are people so like into Mars? You know, like if you were going to go to Mars, you'd have to give it all up. You know, are there things on Mars? Not yet. I'm not going. Your thoughts?
Somebody ate a Mars bar on Mars.
That's illegal.
Yeah.
it is, actually.
I think it's racist.
That's oh.
I think Chris is
Racist
being
against
racist,
Martians.
man.
Would you go?
It was
Mars.
actually in the news not too long ago, and it actually has something to do with Chris's topic, so it's a little bit relevant.
Going to
But
Mars?
there was an article published where NASA or some space people were talking about they were doing basically suicide missions to Mars because they have the technology to send somebody to Mars, and they would have like a habitat to where they would actually be able to live out their lives, but they don't have the technology to get them back from Mars, so you'd basically be sent to Mars to live out the rest of your life. And how they're picking the contestants, they're starting in like 3 or 4 years, they already have the people picked out, and they're training them now, but they're going to do a reality show.
That'd be sick.
Are you?
All right, here. Can I explain to you what's gonna happen? The people who go to Mars are gonna go there. They're gonna colonize it. That's all fine. Then thousands of years down the line, when the atmosphere is like able to sustain humans and people are living there, and like there's wars and society has to reset from the ground up and information is lost, and it gets to the point where people can't even remember how the hell they got on Mars in the first place. The people who were originally there are going to be gods. They will be legends. They're going to be Adam and Eve. They're going to be. Where did these people come from? I have no idea. They're demigods, man. They're going to
Wow.
be.
Yeah, but
That's
that's like
deep.
something in their psyche that's saying like they're willing to give up their lives to be these demigods, and then they're gonna all procreate with each other, and that's gonna create like a tiny
But
human.
instead of Adam and Eve, it's going to be like Trisha and Martin.
All right, that's where I draw a line.
Too far.
But don't you think that like two people who are cool with being like shipped off to Mars procreating are gonna be very different than the people who wanted to stay back?
But it's
I
not
would say
even two
so.
people. It's like 7 or 8 different people. And it's just like, what's going
They're gonna
to
make
happen?
them. They're gonna make them fight until there's only 2.
So it's the Hunger Games for Mars.
It's the Well, okay. It's a thirsty game, so they're fighting for mating.
For water. Oh.
What happens if you win, but then you just don't find the other person attractive? Or you do find them attractive, but they have a really bad personality. Like they keep telling
listen.
horrible jokes.
If there's only one other person on Mars, I don't know, man.
The rover. Kind of like Wally.
Oh, I love Wally.
It's going to be like that movie Castaway, except instead of a soccer ball or a volleyball, you're going to have like a little metal robot named Wally. That's going to be your best friend.
Wally.
Everything we're talking about is reminding me of this show called Last Man on Earth with Will Forte. It's very
I've heard of it. I've never watched it though.
good. Very good. Tell your husband. He'll like it more than Big Bang Theory. I guarantee it.
Oh, I like Big
He's a
Bang
horrible
Theory.
person.
Who?
Who?
The guy from
think?
that show.
Oh.
Will Forte's character.
He's the last guy on Earth, and then he has the most awesomest girl in the world there, the one that does the voice for the chick off of Bob's Burgers. And then, instead of happily being married to her, some other random chick shows up, and then he's all in love with her.
Yeah, I know.
It's horrible.
It happens. Sometimes you're just the last man on Earth. There's more than one girl. We've all been there.
I was the last man on Earth once.
I was the last Big Bang on Theory. I'm sorry, I laugh at my own jokes.
That's okay. Not only do I laugh at my own jokes only make sense to me. Use everybody else.
Everyone do the Big Bang with their mouth.
Yours made sense, Amanda. It was just, I think I took it out of context because the way your Facebook post was written.
Yeah.
Hey, he's still hung up on Facebook. I'm sorry.
It made sense in my head.
Hey, Jesse, what's the future for Nerdvana? What's the future for the podcast?
We all become rich and famous.
What's the future in general?
Mars. We're going to Mars.
Well, there's this guy. He's got some white hair, and he has this time machine that he built out of a car. And he goes and gets this dumb kid named Marty, and he takes him to the future, and he gets this little...
This is the future of the podcast.
Yeah. And he gets this book.
I know, I'm just making sure.
It has, like, who won every sports tournament for, like, the next 20, 30 years, and he takes it back, and he loses it, like an idiot. And then this totally rude guy...
He doesn't lose it. It gets stolen from him.
Yeah.
It gets stolen from him by this guy named Bruce.
Simon. By his name, Simon.
No, his name
calls him a butthead a lot.
Yeah. Anyways, Bruce takes it.
He's not a butthead a lot.
Ends up betting a bunch of money, and then he ends up being some weird CEO of some huge business in the future.
Okay.
And the streets look like a recreation from the 89 Batman.
Plot synopsis of Back to the Future 2. Is that what we're doing right now?
It's the whole thing, dude. Keep it going.
Keep going. Keep going.
And then he's going to say the entire cast and crew.
Yeah. And makeup artist.
I'm just going to have this podcast end with the credits of the movie.
Dude, please do that.
That would be great.
And then it says, to be continued.
Alright, so that was... No, the future of the podcast.
Is it cucumber?
Honestly, when I started it, for the first few episodes, I thought maybe 10, 15 people would be interested in watching the whole thing. But as I've seen, there's actually been like a couple hundred people watching it for each episode. And between the first two episodes, there was 1,000 views. So around 500 people watched each episode, and about half of them watched the entire episode. So to think that there's like 300 people out there that are actually interested and stay for the whole show, it's awesome.
Nice, dude.
And since it's just, like, when you look at it, 100 or 200 views is such a low amount on YouTube compared to other videos that have, like, thousands and thousands of views. But when you look at it like, I'm just some guy on Skype talking to other people about random conversations, and there's hundreds of people that are actually interested in what we have to say. It's really cool. So in the future, I don't know, hopefully it'll grow and turn into something awesome.
And then we all become rich and famous.
What? Oh.
No, Amanda, it's supposed to be for the fans.
That too.
It's supposed to be for the love of Big Bang theories.
Well, by becoming rich and famous, we will be reaching out to more fans who can enjoy it, and we will be making them all happy. Everyone wins.
There you go.
We can have our own Big Bangs and our own
Shrekfest.
theories.
Our own theories about the Big Bangs.
Well, God created the universe, and everyone knows that.
Boom. What's up? Okay. I really enjoyed last podcast where you just kind of asked me a question.
He asked you about what was marriage.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a really good discussion. Too bad you didn't record that. Wait, was that on?
Was that on there? I haven't watched it yet.
No, it ends about 2 minutes after Simon's topic begins.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, does that mean we get to talk about it again? Because I wasn't here.
If you guys want to. I mean...
And I'm married.
We can, or we can talk about something more relevant.
You could get me married, and then we can talk about it.
We can marry Grant and Chris.
Wait, what? You will marry us, or
Yes.
you will marry us?
We will get you two married.
To each other.
Right, you just said that with the exact same inflection.
I know, but
Wait. You'll marry us, or you'll marry us? And one was this motion, and one was that motion.
no, I meant like
And they both meant the same thing.
no, like marry us. I meant like you're joking, or are you really gonna marry us?
Marry
Yes.
us together, or is he gonna marry both of us?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
That's
what
the
I was trying to
question.
say.
Oh, okay.
Yes. And yes to everything.
So, Grant, where's Windhill at?
He's in West Palm Beach right now.
And he could be on the podcast right now.
What? Oh
I
yeah.
want to be at the beach.
He's not. That's just the name of the city.
No, that little kid showed up and finally got his revenge.
Oh yeah, dude. I forgot we talked about that.
That was a good story about how Windhell, killed a woman. No, not really. Sorry,
Wait,
get that out.
Did that make it on there?
Dude.
Fuck, dude. Are you kidding me?
That's what I was saying, like, the second half, where everything was actually funny, just completely messed up.
Yeah, that was the funniest. I went to bed just smiling
This
that
guy's
night.
in a shadow right now. We gotta get out of the shadow.
Yeah. How
Everyone
do we do it?
shadow. Say go away. Go away, shadow. We're gonna paint. I don't.
Like,
What?
we're in the shadow of that podcast.
Yeah.
What? Are we gonna get married or what? I'm waiting.
What?
No, Winghell almost he hit a woman with the car.
That's true. We did talk about that.
Everyone's fine. I don't know.
And then
Maybe.
there was some puke on some balls.
Oh God, you can't,
Okay, I'm kind of glad I missed that.
can't say there's puke on balls. And I used to work at a fun factor.
There's puke on balls.
I used to work at a place that was a fun factory, and
So, Amanda,
Yes.
it was a ball pit, and the kid puked in it. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh,
the
gross.
reason we started talking about all of it, my question was our best and worst work stories. And
Oh.
Chris's was he used to work at a place like Chuck E. Cheese, and there was a little kid that puked on the balls, and he had to get all the balls out of the ball pit, one at a time.
Oh, gross.
No. I tried to, like, I thought I could clean it, but I couldn't. I just had to pick up the whole thing and put it in the dumpster. And it doesn't go away. Plastic just doesn't melt down. It's still out there. There's still pukey balls out there, multicolored. Every color rainbow. I'm talking every color. I want to make that clear.
Yeah. And Windhill's story was he used to work construction or something like that, and he was leaving work or going somewhere, and there was a woman and her kid crossing the road, and he ran them over.
No, okay.
On accident.
You are butchering these. Dude, you are absolutely butchering these stories.
Wait, he was snorting coke. He was going 90. He's going to hit this woman.
It was in a school zone.
Like, this little kid puked in the ball pit, and his mom got mad, drugged the kid out. They were storming off into the parking lot. And whenever they were crossing the street to get to their car, Windhill just sees them, and he's like a bull. Like the little kid's wearing a red shirt, and he just attacks him. So then, 10 years later, this kid grows up, and now he's 18. He's been practicing for like 15 years to get revenge. Like the Karate Kid. And he comes back. He came back for Windhill. That's why he's not here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, it was a team effort. When that kid puked in the ball pit, I said, "Get out of here, kid. You can't puke on my balls anymore." And he walked out, and his mom got in the car, and she said, "I'm disappointed in you for that." And they were walking across the street, and Windhill hit them. And I called Windhill. I said, "You get him?" And he was like, "Yeah." And then I hung up the phone, and I walked away. Fade to black.
That's Terminator 6.
Yeah. It was a team effort. They walked from Connecticut to Florida.